Sup everyone, Torchlight Wolf here, and welcome back to Battlefield 1. Now, before I get this started, make sure to go and click the subscribe and click the bell. That way you'll know each time I drop another one of these. Sorry, I have a bit of a throat problem. And be sure to share this video because that greatly helps me out. And without further ado, let's get right back into this.
Everyone was affected by the war. Every corner of the world was touched. The human spirit drove us to fight where no one had dared to go before. Whether it was the mountains of the Alps or the skies above, we found a way. They said this would be the war to end all wars. But I wonder if there will ever be an end to human ambition and our will to destroy.
That was it. Fall 1918. Ooh. Yeah, last I checked, the Alps, trench warfare in the Alps was worse than the Western Front, if I'm not mistaken. Anyone else who knows better, please correct me down in the comments. God, my throat.
Dad? You up there? Are you all right? We're ready for you to cut the cake. Wow, these are incredible.
Yes, it was an incredible time.
You looked very handsome in that uniform.
That's not me, that's Matteo.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry, Dad. Take as long as you need.
No, it's okay, Tesoro. It's time I told you what happened to him. It was during our last battle together, just a few days after our 21st birthday. My brother's battalion had been ordered to capture a fort deep into enemy territory. I wasn't going with him. I was part of a special unit with a different mission. Our task was to support Matteo's battalion. We were a proud unit. We changed the war for Italy. The Arditi.
Oh, this is awesome. I'm a juggernaut.
Tutti accoppiati!
Awesome. Oh, this is cool.
Attenzione sul fianco!
While Matteo was pushing forward, I had to fight up the mountain and take out anything targeting his unit.
Just hearing this story makes me worried for you.
Don't worry, I was in a full suit of armor. Besides, the Arditi were proud volunteers. They would have done anything for Italy. A church was sitting at the base of the path. Enemy troops had fortified it. I had to fight them first.
Fighting the Austro-Hungarian Empire. I'm the juggernaut, bitch. I love that game. Is that guy wearing a balaclava? I love those things. Oh jeez.
All that was left after the flame troops were some foot soldiers. After that, the church would be ours.
Hi, welcome to a house of worship. I'm so getting canceled for that. I don't get that. Yeah, he's wearing a balaclava. Hello, sir. Do you have a moment to talk about Jesus Christ? Nope. Okay then. Yeah, $50 says I'm getting canceled. Even though it's a joke.
Non siamo a una fottuta parata! Avanti, avanti!
Interesting fact about the weapon he's holding. That was the world's first true SMG.
Non fermiamoci!
Because people commonly think MG was the first SMG in
Non
history.
fermiamoci!
No.
Stiamogli addosso!
Italy created the world's first ever SMG.
Avanti!
Smart bunch.
Stiamogli addosso!
Oh. No, I gotta stay in there. Eh.
Dobbiamo conquistare la chiesa! Avanti, così! Diamogli addosso! La loro paura! Avanti! Manteniamo lo slancio! Muoviamoci! Diamogli addosso! Così, così!
Ooh.
There was an artillery gun that was shelling us and Matteo's unit. I had to destroy it.
He was still heading to the fort?
Right. I had to make sure he got there.
Vediamo di restare distanziati! Non restiamo troppo vicini!
Dynamite. 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 Oh. I like that uniform.
Matteo and the entire Italian offensive was in danger as long as that artillery gun remained. So I had to take it down.
Adesso ci divertiamo!
Combattiamo per la volontà!
I poke you. I am amazed I'm not hearing things such as Czech or
The only way to ensure
Hungarian.
that men were safe was to blow up the gun itself.
Yeah, this is interesting fact. The Austro-Hungarian Empire was quite literally a multi-empire, which some of those people did not want to be in the empire.
That explosion was one of the sweetest sights of the war for me. But there was no rest. I could see an anti-aircraft gun over the next ridge that was taking out our planes. That was my next target. The gun was manned by Austro-Hungarian troops. I had to remove them before I could use the gun myself.
Or are they actually speaking all the different languages and I'm just not paying attention there because of, well, everything that's happening. Off with your knees! Oh, that's one of my guys.
I take down the last man, but then I hear a noise that I will never forget. They were targeting Matteo's unit below me, so I do the only thing I can. It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron. We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Matteo. After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Okay, well that happened.
It was me against an entire enemy bomber squadron. We had no reinforcements. If those men were killed, our advance would be completely halted, and I would have lost Matteo.
After the first few went down, they started targeting me. I had to stand my ground.
Still safe behind your armor?
Of course, of course. Nothing could dent it. But then the planes moved away. When I got up, I thought I had died and gone to hell. They blew up the mountain. They buried us. They buried themselves.
Oh, God. Mateo.
I had to find him. So I went down into that hell. It was my only choice. I had to find Mateo. He could have been anywhere. I started with the first thing that came through the fog. There were allies pinned inside lodges. I needed to save them. could hear them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with. Through sheer force of will, we took out their firepower. The lodges were safe, and I had to move on.
You never said, was Mateo in those lodges?
No. The men said his unit had made it further up.
Nah. Nope. Yeet!
Every part of me wanted to get out of the trenches, but I could hear Italian yelling. I knew my friends were trapped. Everywhere I looked, too late. I felt alone among ghosts. After a while, I couldn't even look at the bodies. We had to have made it to the fort. Some of the things I saw, Tesoro. I had to convince myself I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire. Fire everywhere.
Dobbiamo riuscire a superare le loro difese.
Okay then.
Every part of me wanted to get out of the trenches, but I could hear Italian yelling. I knew my friends were trapped. Everywhere I looked, too late. I felt alone among ghosts. After a while, I couldn't even look at the bodies. You had to have made it to the fort.
Dobbiamo conquistare il ponte! Non fermiamoci, coraggio!
Some of the things I saw, Tesoro. Convinced myself I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire. Fire everywhere.
Are you... Oh boy, this sure is gonna take a while. Ugh.
Every part of me wanted to get out of the trenches, but I could hear Italian yelling. I knew my friends were trapped. Everywhere I looked, too late. I felt alone among ghosts. After a while, I couldn't even look at the bodies. You had to have made it to the fort. Some of the things I saw, Tesoro. I had to convince myself I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire. Fire everywhere.
Dobbiamo salvare i nostri fratelli! Occhio a terra! Attenzione a dove mi...
What the... Where? 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 Oh boy, this is gonna be a long one.
Some of the things I saw, Tesoro. I had to convince myself I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire. Fire everywhere.
Distruggiamo ogni cosa!
Every part of me wanted to get out of the trenches. But I could hear Italian yelling. I knew my friends were trapped. Everywhere I looked, too late. I felt alone among ghosts. After a while, I couldn't even look at the bodies. I had to have made it to the fort.
I just need this. That's all I need right now. Why are they still shelling the place?
Dobbiamo conquistare il forte!
Diamogli addosso! Scoti! Scoti!
Into the fort. I could either go through the underground tunnels or above ground by circling around the back.
Not through the front?
I no longer had my armor. It was impossible. No, Matteo wasn't there. I still think about that field. Every day. I'd almost stopped looking. Started giving in to the hope that Matteo had escaped. And then...
No! No!
He never got older. And here I am, still. Who decides such things? Buon compleanno, Matteo.
And on that note, I'm gonna leave this here for now. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like on this video if you like it, dislike if you didn't. Make sure to leave a comment, and any feedback is good feedback. Be sure to share this video because that greatly helps me out. And like always, have a nice hunt. Peace.